Hi, my friends. Angel Anderson here with Diego. Today is going to be a quick blog, a quick video, kind of recapping what Diego has learned in the first and second video, but mainly about the feedback and some reading material that I gave him. And eventually, I'm going to share with you the framework that I'm using to help Diego improve his public speaking skills and his video blogging. How are you doing today, Diego?
Good.
Good. So you want to share, how many tips you want to share today?
4.
Four. Tell me what are those tips?
Tip number 1.
Okay.
The more personal you speak, the better relationship is with your audience.
First and awesome tip. The more personable you speak, the better relationship you have with your audience. We hear people all the time trying to sound so professional and using big words that, just to sound intelligent, or only use acronyms if you know your audience understand those acronyms. Use the language that your audience, the language that the audience speak, but speak from your heart. Speak the way you speak to other people. And if sounding smart is the way you are, I guess that's the way you are, and that's the way you're gonna come out in videos. What's the second tip, Diego?
Tip number 2. Do not sit in a chair that spins, because then you end up spinning your chair.
Okay, so yesterday, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, please, the link is below. Just go and watch it. Diego started with the spinning. He was standing. He started with the spinning, and not because he's 9 years old, but a lot of adults do the spinning, the game, the tap dancing. I see it in Toastmasters all the time. It's something that I probably did. If you didn't know, I used to, in 2008. That's when I started getting involved really hard in teaching. Right about the time that I became a military instructor, I was an instructor for 4 years. What I was teaching is it's irrelevant. Is what I learned through. They send you to what they call basic instructor course, and then you teach so many hours to get to level 1, 2, and 3, or master. And it's about hand gesture, taking command of your room, uh, tone of voice, rhetorical questions, you name it. It's big. So I learned a lot throughout those 4 years, because you get evaluated monthly and you get feedback and areas of improvement. So I noticed the tap dancing with Diego, and I told him right away, okay, let's sit in a chair to calm you down. And it used to happen to me when I did my first couple of videos. If I talk fast now, I used to talk twice as fast. And until somebody gave me that tip, you gotta sit down so you can slow your roll.
Like Bobby said, slow down.
Slow down. What is tip number 3?
How long your video should be.
The length is important. Why? Because
you don't want your audience to get bored.
Okay, perfect. So we talked about the length of the video, you sitting down, and to be personal. What's one more tip?
You guys usually play with your fingers.
Okay.
So I think you should do this so you don't usually play with your fingers.
Okay.
And number 5.
We're only gonna give them 4, right? Yes. Okay. Diego wants to give you number 5 instead of 4. 5. So let's go. He said please. So go ahead. What's number 5?
I lost it.
You lost it. So I guess you're getting 4. Maybe in the next video we give you tip number 5. So the reason for the hands is the same thing about the tap dancing. You tend to play with your hands, and especially when you're on video or you're speaking in public, that distracts. People start looking at your hands, at your gestures, instead of what you're saying. So don't play with pens, don't play with your hands, make natural movements, and go from there. 4 tips, easy. Be personable, so you can relate with your audience. If you start tap dancing, take a chair so you can stay still and slow your voice, because it's going to help you. 3, keep it short to the point. 4, have your hands in what way? Nice, but not making a pressure, just nice.
Don't do it like this. Like this.
Nice. And that's, Diego's making some improvement. This is video number 3 for Diego, and we're gonna keep doing more for you guys. And but today I'm just exhausted. I had a long day. Diego's ready. Diego's ready to go to bed. Yeah.
I want to read.
He wants to read, but now we wake up the boys really early in the morning, so I want them to have plenty sleep at night and be ready for school. I don't want them to fall asleep in school. So we're gonna call it a night. I'm having fun doing these videos with Diego. I know Diego is enjoying them. I have an event in a couple days in London. If you haven't checked out that video and the details, it's about how to broadcast yourself. Please check it out. Also, you can visit my website, angelanderson.com, for more details. And if you have any questions at all, via Facebook, via Twitter, you can reach me out, Angel F. Anderson. And like I always say, my friends, it's the way I live, the way I'm teaching my kids to live. You have to create, manage, and grow. You have to create the life that you want to live. If not, you're going to be living somebody else's life. So create the life that you want to live. Don't live the life that is handed to you. Manage your time wisely and grow every single day. Hello, my friends. Angel Anderson here with my son, Diego. If you haven't watched